Welcome to Accelerated Engineering. My name is John, and this is the video encyclopedia entry for the cosine function, or COS. The cosine function accepts an input assumed to be in radians and outputs the cosine of that angle. The cosine is the ratio between the adjacent side and the hypotenuse of a right triangle built on the input angle. Please pardon my birds, who also want to be part of YouTube. I've built a small chart here based on a sequence of values assumed to be in degrees. Because I'm an engineer, I think in degrees, ranging a ways up. And then column B has the conversion from degrees into radians using the radians function, and then takes the cosine of that angle, and it outputs to this nice little graph here. As you can see, the output of the cosine function ranges between +1 and -1 for all input values x. Using this little calculator, which generates very large positive and very large negative numbers, we can see that the cosine function can accept values up to 10 to the power of 8, or into the hundreds of millions, but fails around 10 to the power of 9, or into the numbers, into a billion. So somewhere in the 100 millions, this fails. I'm not sure exactly where. For very small numbers, the cosine function just approaches 1, and so even if we can't see the input number, there we go, this function is going to approach 1 from both sides. 308, it's basically just 0. Yeah, that gives you 1. Some related functions to the cosine function are, of course, sine and tangent, the other trig functions based on a right triangle, and secant, which is 1 divided by the cosines, or the inverse of the cosine function. And that concludes the video encyclopedia entry for the cosine function. Please take a moment to like this video, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this.